Do you understand deviled eggs?
No.
Because you are a better cook than me, so... Actually, anyone is a better
My
cook
family
than me.
doesn't allow me to enter into the kitchen.
Hey guys, it's Loud Guys. Today we are going to watch 3 ways to make deviled eggs. What are deviled eggs? Like, I don't know, like are these made by Satan, or like are these anti-god? Because what is deviled? I know like fried eggs.
Fried egg, boiled eggs.
Boiled eggs.
Yeah.
I know, like...
We know the burchi. In India, we make the burchi of
Yes.
eggs.
So there are many ways to make eggs, but what is deviled?
It's made by Satan.
Like, do you...
Red. It might be the red color of
I
eggs
know.
will be red.
And I expected something like this to happen in India, because in India we do such things. But
Are you talking about black magic?
yeah, like something like that.
It's Kala Jadoo.
So you can
not
make
black magic.
deviled eggs, but not... Now we'll see how Americans do it. So let's watch this
Video.
Hey, thank y'all for dropping by. And guess what? The Easter Bunny's on his way in, but hey, we're going to help him out with the egg situation. We got deviled eggs 3 ways: a sweet, a spicy, and there's a secret ingredient in one. Come on, let's hop on down there. I'll see you in
Do
camp.
you understand deviled eggs?
No.
Because you are a better cook than me, so... Actually, anyone is a better
My
cook
family
than me.
doesn't allow me to enter into the kitchen.
Thank y'all for stopping by camp. We are so glad and so honored to have you, because folks, you have tuned into a place to where we're just going to bring you peacefulness, happiness, maybe even some excessive tail wagging and great recipes. That's what we got to share with y'all, because we are so glad we're watching. We care about
Tail
each and
wagging?
every one of you.
This is
And
for
we consider
dogs.
you all family, we do. And today, ooh-wee, something
He
that's
said-
graced every summer picnic I have, ever Easter dinner that was ever laid out there so beautiful. Guess what it is? What? You heard me talking about it. Deviled eggs. Oh no, dos and trace. 3 ways in Oklahoma that is, and ooh, they are good. Every one of them's a little different. So let's talk about some tips for these deviled eggs, y'all too. And first of all, folks, I think the thing that rings the bell right up there at the top, number 1 is a fresh egg if you can find it.
Fresh
I'm
egg,
talking
okay.
fresh.
Okay.
I want you
Understood.
to sneak over, put your hand under that chicken's butt, and just sort of walk around till it lays that egg. That's what I'm talking fresh. But if you can't get a fresh egg, or you can't get there, folks, I really have become fond of them organic brown eggs, cage-free. They got a tougher shell on them than them white things that you can nearly hold up to the light
I
and
know the
see
difference
through
between
right off
white
the
and
bat.
brown eggs.
I do
I also don't
love
know.
a brown egg.
Just
They are
racism.
some goodness, they are. But the next thing we're going to talk about is you need to put your pot on that stove, get you some water boiling before you ever think about putting them eggs in there, okay?
Okay.
Make sure it's
Boiling
boiling.
water.
Then you can put them in a spoon, or you can place them ever so gingerly in there. And we're going to let them boil 10 minutes at the least. 10 minutes is what we're looking for, folks. That is a good hard-boiled egg. When that takes place, turn the fire off. If you're tough like me, reach in there and just grab them out of there. Get a spoon, dip them out. Let's put them in something, cover them with water, cover them with ice.
Okay.
Now, to me,
ice?
I really think if you let them things
Ice.
chill good right there, then let's strain them, then let's set them in the ice box. Hey, I like to let them chill about 2 hours. I think they even peel better that way. So the number 1, remember I told you there's 3 of them. We're going to start in numerical order, we are. Number 1, Shan's recipe. And whoo, it even made the cookbook. What you say? You don't have one of these? Well, they are available now. We worked hard on putting them in there. And I did follow a chicken around out there for a long time to get enough eggs for Shan to create this recipe. When you're cracking these eggs, I like to crack them all the way around. Now, some of you might be thinking, as you look there,
This is the first time I'm seeing this. He cracked it all the way around.
so we're going to put them in here for right now.
It's
If
boiled,
some of
right?
you have ever went back and watched the Scotch egg video and remember how we took them out of little cackleberries, took them out of there and then blowed the egg right out of the shell, you can do that if you're gifted. You can look at that video. Okay, folks, here we go. We got this here egg. Now, y'all have heard me call it a cackleberry,
You
a
eat the
rooster
whole
bullet,
boiled
and
egg?
some hen fruit.
No. Eat.
Now, all of these are available and you can pick up at your local chicken house. You can. Make sure the neighbor ain't there. He might not want you getting them. So the recipe says cut them lengthwise. Now, we're going to do that, but I like to do that with a serrated knife rather than just a sharp knife. So we're just going to try to get right in the center and just cut right through there. Oh my gosh, so precise it is.
Why?
Why not
But
do
he's
just
making
the
it
recipe
like,
called
whoa.
for 6? Because
And
I got goosebumps when he cut that.
And Sharon, tell you, when I eat that many eggs, if we have to make the whole recipe, it might not be good, folks. So we just doing it with 3, but the recipe you will get will be the complete deal. 3 little eggers,
But he did not show the
That's
part.
what we got to get out there, folks. See how they come out when they do the chilled like that?
The yellow
And I
part.
want you
I've
to know,
never
folks,
seen
that
someone
we're
so
gonna put
deep
all
in
these
eggs.
together, and then we're going to showcase it there at the end. So we got our little empty shells, which need to be loaded back up here in a minute. So we'll just put them right out there like that. Now, I have done this different ways, but it is best if you do it with a fork, and I'm going to have to get mine. Didn't take long. I thought I left it somewhere else, didn't you? Y'all were all thinking. Maybe
I also thought that he will go and get a fork. I always do that.
Now, I don't like to combine nothing
You know,
else.
keep those
before
shells
you
to
go ahead
jackets,
and
guys.
let's just mash these eggs up. Now,
Okay, mash.
that right there, that's what I call looking some good already. So get them all mashed up really good, and then next is going to come on the goodness. So we're going to put it right there in the middle. I want you to pan over and look at that dog, Shin. What is that dog's name? Duke.
Duke.
He has his own line of mayonnaise now, Duke. So many of you Southern folks have always been telling me, boy, Cowboy, you need to get some Duke's mayo. Well, folks, if you can find this stuff, it is actually the best mayonnaise I have ever used in my life.
Oh. Need to try that Duke's
Next.
mayonnaise.
We're going to add some relish. And folks, you got to be having some kind of mustard. Now, you can use that spicy brown mustard, Dijon mustard, but I'm going to use about this much. That is the correct amount. Now, remember when we was telling you there was one that was extra devilish in this deal?
Yeah.
Guess what it is?
What?
No, I hear some of you out there, the cowboy done broke out the potted meat. No, it is not. Y'all see me take a picture of it earlier? It is deviled ham.
Deviled ham?
She used to love this stuff
What's
spread on the
that?
sandwich, and when she was going to school, she'd have it. So we're going to add us some of that there deviled ham.
Oh.
And next comes the mixing apparatus.
I know what is ham, but what is deviled
In
ham?
this big bowl, that may take just a little time, but it's going to be just right.
What is ham?
So,
Sauce?
we got
Ham
to
is
this
from big,
point,
big
and now would be a time where we might need to adjust it for salt, pepper, maybe even a little more relish, or even a little more mustard. So, guess what? We're going to salt and pepper it, we are.
Then why
But
did
I
you
know
pick
it's
that?
going to need a little of that. And then we're going to add a little salt. Give it another stir.
Now.
The taste
Taste
test.
Perfect.
Folks, you get that little bite of relish in there with that deviled ham, but I sort of got a sweet tooth today, so I'm just going to add just a tad bit more of that relish. The salt and pepper and the mustard intake is what I call just right, so we're going to call it at that. That deviled ham in there, she must have knew what she was talking about when she put that in there.
I also don't know what relish means.
If it was me doing it, we'd do it a different way, but Shan says we're going to put all this in a baggie and we're going to pipe it in there. Now,
Oh.
piping something you do to water if you're trying to get it down there to another set of cows, but I'm gonna pay attention today, so pardon with me while I get a
It's
baggie.
like cream
Yeah.
on the cake.
I think they're in here.
Or even, jalebi in India.
Yeah.
Some of you
Piping.
might be asking yourself, say, Cowboy, why such a big baggie? Matches the big bowl it does. Well, I guess I'm in pretty good shape. Just make sure you get it all in there. So, we got our little eggs in the little deal. We got all our little fellers ready to be loaded there. So, just take your knife and cut the corner
Oh,
of
you
each
load
one
it
of them,
back in that
unless
only?
you got one of them piping bags like we used in the churro video. And then,
Wait,
Jen
we
says
could
make
do
them
this
pretty.
thing with the
So,
spoon also, na?
I'm just going to make them like that right there.
Oh.
But artists.
Oh.
Y'all can tell my pastry chef
Presenting.
ability might not be as good as y'all's
Oh, wow.
or Shan's. We're going all out. We're going to use us some smoked paprika.
Whoa.
And you can
Smoked
sprinkle as
paprika.
heavy
How about the
or as light
paprika?
as you see fit.
I know.
But
The
he said
wind
he
is
had a sweet
blowing,
tooth
so
today.
we're going to have to loud and get way back over here. But, ooh, that nerdy did a
He's
little
making
dusting on
more
the
chili.
inside.
He's confused.
But folks, that right there is what you call a deviled ham and egg. Recipes in the cookbook, and it is so good, but don't quit me now because we're finna get to version number 2.
For the starters.
Version number
On
2.
to round
Oh,
number 2
second
of this,
version.
and this is what I call spicing it up just a bit.
Oh, spice.
And they're gonna be oh so good.
We
So
Indians
you
love
see me, we
spice.
done put all the
Yeah.
eggs in there, and just like before,
Let's go.
we got to do a little mashing. So put them back over here in the middle. And folks, we're gonna go back with that Duke's mayonnaise again. I'm gonna add me some mayonnaise.
Mayo.
So look here, honey Dijon mustard.
Mustard sauce.
About that
The
much.
way he adds mustard.
Now folks, y'all knew I was gonna break it out sooner or later, didn't you? The green chili chipotle relish. Now if you ain't got this, I'd advise you to order some, but if you can't get it in time, hey, get you some of them adobo peppers.
In place
You know,
of
chipotle pepper in adobo sauce. Get you one out of there, chop it up really good. But I would put me just a little bit of white sugar in there with it because you need that sweetness for this recipe. So we're gonna put about a tablespoon of that as well.
But you are going to make it extra spicy. Then why do you need sweetness?
We're gonna add us some garlic.
Oh.
Ooh, I like garlic.
And last but not least, some Red River Ranch mesquite because it's got some of that ancho chili. Now I'm just gonna start with a little because we are gonna mix it again and taste it to see if we're about right. But folks, this is probably one of my
And it is not
favorites.
that,
Even though Sharon's
deviled
recipe is
ham.
great and I love it. Well,
Still
we have got her
okay.
mixed up. But somewhere we have a spoon. See y'all next week, folks. Go ahead and just eat this. That is some fine dining right there.
You just get
Well,
so happy with your
just
food.
That tastes nowhere.
That is
We
stop
just
the
want-
video.
Shan said we're gonna put it in another baggie, so that's what we're gonna do.
You know what a place he cooks food
Under the sky.
in the farm.
Around the nature.
Oh, so this is the extra spicy ones,
Good breakfast option.
actually. But how are they deviled? Oh, right time.
Yep. Well, folks, we have made it to the grand finale. You have stuck around through it all, as you can see back there. Ooh, it is a glorious day, oh glory there. We got us some of them storm clouds rolling in. Might even sing that Garth Brooks song after a while. And the thunder rolls. I don't know, but stick around with us because this is the last one, and it's got a little special kick to it right there at the end. So, let's go back to mashing eggs again. Now, you're going to notice
Oh, the
something
third
totally
way.
different about this recipe right off the start here in just a minute. And you're going to be thinking, that cowboy has lost his mind. No, he ain't, folks. He knows what's going on. This is a good deal, I promise you. Don't think bad of me. We got one egg we didn't cut in half. You know why? Because it's going right in the mixture too. We're going to use the white, the yellow, and all of it because I need it for the taste and the body of the little deal. So it's going to be good. You can see now, I didn't mash all of them, just pulverize them to death because I need them to be just like that. But I took me some out there bacon and chopped it up with that hash knife very finely. But I do know that you have to save some bacon to feed the critics. So there's one critic. Don't get your paws on the table. And here's the other one. Good boy. They do like some bacon. Let's go ahead and get that bacon in there because this is already looking like breakfast here. Bacon and eggs in a deviled egg. Yeah,
Oh.
you heard it right here. You did. It is going to be some fine dining. Let me move him right here because we're going to move right on to the Duke's Mayo again.
Mayo. Mayo is constant.
Uh-huh. And then folks, right after that, we're gonna have us some relish. After that, we're gonna have just regular old mustard this time, okay? One thing really bothers me when you get some mustard, you know, and you go to squeeze it there at first, there ain't nothing but water. Always give it a good shaking, and then it'll be ready to go. Ooh, and that's just the right amount right there. It is. Mhm.
Sound was very
Now
bad.
we're gonna go with
Like
what?
a fart.
The W sauce, the thing that Ken has a little trouble pronouncing. And about that much. Yes, we are. Gotta have a little garlic.
He's
Mhm.
adding
Garlic
everything
makes
in this.
everything better. Now, folks, this is where you might think to yourself it could be getting a little odd. Look here, some honey.
Honey?
That's what I'm talking
we're
about.
going to make it
100%
sweet?
pure raw honey. And I'm gonna
No.
put
Chili. It's
Honey,
chili.
egg.
that much.
Ah.
Just enough it to get some
I don't know.
sweetness to it. Now
I
we're
don't
gonna mix
support
it all
it.
together and then we'll
I'm
season
in
it with a little
second.
salt and pepper just to see what's happening.
Second one was
But
very good.
I'm already liking the way this looks. I
Salt,
see that
pepper,
bacon in there,
honey.
honey and mustard.
Mustard.
So That is a done deal. That dog will hunt. Let me tell you right there, that will make your tongue reach around and slap you in the back of the head and knock your dentures out. I don't care what kind of polygrip you eat. That stuff right there is good. So, have baby will travel. I'm looking to open a pastry shop right down here at the river if it don't rain. So, let me get her in there. Well, didn't I do a good job there? I did. And let me tell you, folks, these might fast become your favorite because it's even get crazier than you thought it was to begin with. Remember? But look here. Chili powder. Yep, y'all are right, folks. This goes so well with that. You gotta have a little chili powder. And look here, it ain't got no sprinkler deal on it.
Then why was there honey?
Well, folks, I don't know if you can see it, but raindrops is hitting me on the head like B.J. Thomas song. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with contestant number 1 over here.
Is it good?
That one just screams out classic old Sunday afternoon at Easter. So let's move on to the relish. See how fast can you eat egg, Kent?
It's the second one, right?
Yeah.
And last but not least, the chili powder.
Oh, it's going to be very spicy.
But it also has honey to maintain it.
Folks, that was good enough, and we're doing this sort of as an Easter deal. So, Amy, if you don't mind, my friend, would you pipe us in some of that there bunny hop music?
Lost my chance. He could not control it.
Even the dogs enjoyed this, and I'm fitting to get wet, and I ain't ashamed, because
I still have the question, what are deviled eggs? Because he put in deviled ham. So what is deviled ham? Because like, is it some kind of way of burning, or is it some kind of way of preparing it? Because like, I think so it is very popular, because he was saying that it is like something like we had in the afternoon after Easter and this and that. So it is some very popular item. But what is deviled eggs?
If you are tired of eating the boiled eggs in breakfast or in lunch, you could just replace it with this. But I found the third one is a bit like too much, because you are adding honey and then you are adding the spices and a lot of things. I would go with the second one, because second one was a bit mayo and bit spicy, because it has only one flavor. It's only spicy. It's not sweet and spicy. So I'm the person who loves to eat spicy things.
Actually, so what do you guys think about this dish? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share and
Subscribe.
bye.